Yo, what is up guys? Today we're going to be having some fun with console commands in Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. We're going to be going places and doing things you normally wouldn't do in Subnautica, but through console commands these things are made possible. I'm going to be telling you guys step by step how to do these, so if you want to follow along you can, and then maybe you can try these things out on your own. Also, this video does contain spoilers from Subnautica. There are not really any spoilers from Subnautica Below Zero, just exploring a little bit of the start game. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so we are at the save file that I used in my Subnautica walkthrough. If you want, the link is in the description, you can check it out. But we're going to be testing something out that has to do with the rocket animation, and it makes it possible for us to look at 4546B, or at least the model of it, pretty much from space. So it's pretty cool, but I'm gonna start up the rocket. Once I'm finished with that, I'll see you back up here. Okay, so everything is ready to launch the rocket. Once I launch it, I'm gonna use the kill command, which will kill me, and then I'm going to set speed to 0, and from there we can look at some pretty cool stuff. So let's do this. And I just died, okay? I'm gonna make it teleported back to my life pod. Once I do that, I'm gonna set speed to 0.
10, 9,
Alright, speed 0. Okay, so speed is 0 now. Well, let's go into free cam. And over to my rocket. The sound is playing for the rocket animation, but right now the rocket animation isn't occurring yet. Okay, let's start. Let's set speed to 1. So this means we can essentially pause it and play it according to our desires and look at cool stuff. So if you didn't know, the rocket doesn't actually move during this animation. It just makes it look like it's moving from inside here. See, it looks like it's moving, right? But when you go out here, it's not actually moving. Oh, but you see the stars and everything, so it looks like it's moving. And also the water kind of despawns, so it looks really weird. Alright, so we are currently in space, definitely in space right now. Oh, speed 0. So this is where we can actually see the model used, but you can essentially see what the planet looks like. You can see all these cool spots, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the animation more. You can see how it moves. It looks like we're moving along. And the speed 0. Cool little spot of land right there. It looks really awesome. You can also see the cool moon up there, and then the stars. It looks really amazing, honestly. Let's play it again. You can see all these different, it's just all a really cool opportunity to look at the planet like in a way you wouldn't really be able to do so before. And let's set speed to 0. Let's go inside here. So this is what it looks like when you're launching the rocket. You're right here. You can see the sun. It looks like you're in space. It really does. They did a really good job. But as soon as you go out here, everything looks a little messed up. And it actually really surprised me the first time that the rocket doesn't actually move, because they did a really good job at disguising that. Set speed to 1. Okay. Alright, speed 0. That is Subnautica Below Zero right there, which is pretty cool. And we're going to be doing the same kind of thing in Subnautica Below Zero, so you'll also be able to see how similar these are. And they actually look pretty much exactly the same. And you can see like the shape of the ice compared to the shape of the ice in Subnautica Below Zero. And it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is pretty much what Planet 4546B looks like. And yeah, I really like the model. It's pretty cool. Well, let's go back inside here and set speed to 1. And we're launching off. Oh, we're traveling through space, right? Not really. It's just a cool little thing that goes over the rocket. And yeah, it honestly looks really, really cool. Like, it actually looks amazing. And then everything turns white. And as I look around, you can see radio signals because the game is broken. And, oh, it actually did go to the credits. That surprised me. But let's load back into the game again and see what else we can do with console commands. Okay, so we're back, and we're going to be actually checking out a different console command called explode, or restore ship. And that's going to restore it, and then you can explode the ship again, which can be useful. And you can do some pretty cool stuff, and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, I almost just died there. Honestly love this animation. But yeah, let me go into free cam, and I'll show you what I mean. And also, if you guys want to see me do like a complete guide for console commands, all the basics, I can definitely do that. Okay, so as you can see, I've spawned in a bunch of random leviathans up here. We're gonna go ahead and restore ship. Alright, I'm gonna spawn in a few more, and then we can explode the ship and see what happens. Okay, I'm not sure why this random text is on my screen right now, but I have spawned in a few more leviathans, and I'm gonna set speed to 1, so we can kind of play it after pausing it, and then we're gonna explode the ship and see if they go flying. Oh my goodness. Explode ship. Oh no! Oh, you saw that, Reaper. They are absolutely gone. Oh my gosh, they just got launched. Dude, you can't even see them. Like, I don't even know where they went. If you didn't notice, when I spawn Ghost Leviathan 10, they just kind of like shoot away, you know. Wow, that guy went really far. Alright, so we're gonna try that one more time. As you can see, we got a whole arsenal of Reaper Leviathans here. Set speed to 1, and let me get a better angle so I can hopefully see the Reapers go flying. Explode ship. Did they just despawn? Oh, they're still here. So it actually doesn't launch them, but as you can imagine, having the ability in general to just explode the ship whenever can be pretty fun. And also, it's just super fun to spawn in like a ton of Leviathans and then just see them like go crazy. So let me spawn in like 100 of something and we can see what happens. Spawn Reaper Leviathan 100. And they're wow. So you see how these Reapers, they're acting kind of strange, right? They're looking up, right? With spawning in creatures, you can kind of manipulate them to behave in a certain way. So let me go to a different spot and show you what I mean. Alright, so we just have a fleet of Reaper Leviathans here in tight formation, and we're gonna set speed to 1 and see what happens. Alright, so they're gonna fall, right? Look, they immediately turn, and they go up, and what they try to do is go back to the area of spawn, right? They're trying to go back up into the air. So eventually, they're just gonna kind of hover, like right here. So look, they just look like dolphins. It's pretty amazing. And eventually, they're gonna come at a standstill. So they're gonna be like halfway out of the water and halfway in the water, and that looks pretty cool. And once that eventually happens, I'll show that to you. Look at them. They're just sitting there looking up, you know? Pretty awesome. The warp forward command can be used in interesting ways. So for example, warp forward, I cannot spell, forward 5. Yeah, so I'm probably not supposed to be in there. And yeah, it can be essentially used to teleport inside places. When you do the animation for the Aurora, it doesn't actually teleport you forward, unfortunately, but it shows your player model go forward for like a split second, and it looks really funny. But yeah, so we're gonna head to the Aurora and see if we can mess around and warp into random places. But how I'm gonna get there is setting speed to 10, which can be also extremely useful and also looks pretty interesting. Hope I don't die from a Reaper, oh no. I'm gonna die from a Reaper, aren't I? Whee! Alright, so we're chill. We're gonna see if we can glitch through some walls and go to places we're not supposed to. Warp forward 5. Oh no. Whoa! Hey, that's pretty cool. We just went through a wall? Yo, guys, this is the unexplored section of the Aurora. That's pretty epic. Sequence commands can be pretty handy sometimes. You can do some interesting stuff, and this is probably gonna mess me up. Oh no. I'm free. Okay, well, yeah, oh, okay, I just went through that. It's definitely fun. You can go to all sorts of places. Well, let's see where else I can go. I'm gonna have to commit die here. Oh no. Ouch. Ow. Also, another cool place, you know, just nothing abnormal here. See if I can warp forward, like, way over there. Warp forward 50? Ah! Well, it worked. So another place you're not supposed to go. But of course, console commands, everything's possible. Also, if you are wondering what the inside of the Aurora looks like, free cam. And yes, we can explore pretty much everywhere. So if you're ever curious, if there's a hidden room, free cam will show you if there's a hidden room. Another extremely short thing you can do is the damage multiplier, which pretty much makes you kill anything with 1 slash. Okay, so what we can do here is we can type damage and then whatever multiplier. So I'm gonna set it to 10,000. Spawn a Reaper Leviathan. Let's kill this guy. Come here, come here. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh no, he killed me. Alright, let's try that again. Try not to die. And 1 swipe. And he's dead. I probably should have just done this the first time. Alright, next we're gonna head over to Subnautica Below Zero, if you are afraid of Subnautica spoilers, which there literally aren't any. Like I'm literally just showing, like, the start. Oh, he wants to... Goodbye. Well, this is Subnautica for you. Why should I be surprised? Anyways, there's literally no Subnautica spoilers. So yeah. Alright, we're at Subnautica Below Zero, and if you guys are wondering when it goes full release, I will be doing a gameplay series. I'll be putting out guides, I'll be putting out theories, and other videos related to Subnautica Below Zero, but I want to wait till full release, till everything's finalized. Let's start up a new survival game, and essentially, we can explore the starting area. Okay, fancy intro upcoming. Press any button to continue. Speed 0. And now we can look at literally everything. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna also get rid of the sound so you don't have to hear it. It gets a little bit annoying. There's 2 pod thingies, and of course the rest of it isn't really designed, but if you saw in the loading screen of this game, it shows you what this is supposed to look like. And also, we can explore pretty much everywhere, and we can look at those moons, we can look at the planet itself, and it pretty much gives you a map of the planet 4546b right here. So this is Subnautica Below Zero, and we aren't exactly sure where Subnautica, like the crater, is, but for certain reasons I'm not going to spoil. The crater has to be really close. For the story to work out, it has to be really close. It's most likely, the crater is most likely like here, even though that's land, or maybe it's just so small we don't really see it, but it has to be close, and that's what we can tell. So essentially we can kind of use this to map Subnautica, and it shows you there are other islands and places that look like they might have life. And unfortunately, if you go through here, you just see this, whatever this is. You also get to see some cool meteors and stuff. And we can also take a look at the Vesper Station, which looks pretty cool. They did textured and all that. It's not like super detailed, but yeah, this is what the Vesper Station looks like. You can also look at the 2 moons. So if you didn't know, there's a smaller moon and then a large moon. I mean, if you look at this, they are incredibly close. I would believe that is the North Pole or the South Pole, and this is the opposite pole. These are the moons. I'm actually really surprised how close they are to the planet, because our moon is like way out there. One's a lot bigger than the other. This one kind of looks like our moon. This one's a lot different, but I actually can't believe how close they are to the planet. This doesn't necessarily mean they're this close. This is just for like aesthetical purposes. So, I mean, this might not be completely accurate, but it is interesting how they made this area, even though they didn't need to. Like, they textured all these areas over here. Huh, so maybe there's more than one ice area. Is this just infinite? Like, does this infinitely go down? Because oh no, the camera just screwed up. Okay, I think it must infinitely go down. Definitely interesting. You can see this, and then the life pod deployed. And that's basically all I have for Subnautica Below Zero. Once again, let me know in the comment section below if you think I missed any cool console commands, or if you want a part 2. Any questions or concerns, please let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton, plus it's free for you guys. Help me reach 3,000 subscribers as fast as possible. Check out my other Subnautica content, you may like it. Check out my Discord server, Twitch, and Patreon. The links are in the description. Thanks to my patrons, King Nocho, Sir Lord Mister, and Charles the Bold Action Man. Become a patron and support today, and I will see you guys in the next video.